Hello and welcome to Elite Investor TV. I'm delighted to say that this month our expert interview is with Tim Price. He's a regular contributor to Money Week. He has his own Price Report newsletter. He's also Chief Investment Officer for a major firm of financial advisors, as well as obviously being an investor himself.
And then the fourth asset type that we invest into is real assets, and paramount within the real assets sector would be the monetary metals, gold and silver. And that's in large part because we have a fairly strong opinion that this crisis ends in an inflationary mess. And we'd argue that the monetary metals are as good as any way of trying to keep your purchasing power through what might be a very messy inflationary crisis. There's a quote, I met a Japanese fund manager of Japanese stocks back in, it was 2000, 2001. And what he said has stayed with me ever since. What he said then was, Japan was the dress rehearsal and the rest of the world would be the main event. Now that seemed an outrageously silly thing to say 14 years ago. It doesn't seem so silly anymore. It's basically a belief in sound money, a belief in small government, and a belief in broadly libertarian principles. And I'd say the tragedy of our time is that we don't have any of those things. And so what you now have is this sort of Alice through the looking glass world in which the supposed risk-free rate is now not giving you any yield at all. So the yield on government bonds in G7 markets is now basically zero, to a greater or lesser extent. In real terms, it's pretty much zero. You're getting a risk without any return. But as far as the regulator is concerned, these are the only assets that pension funds should own. This is a gigantic catastrophe in the making, I think. Hello, I'm Tim Price from Money Week, and I look forward to speaking at Graham Rowan's Wealth Summit 2015 on Saturday the 7th November. See you there.